bags outside of your staterooms not later than 10 o'clock in the evening. And for those of you participating in the self-assist or carrying your own bags with you, please have them in your staterooms
Celebrity
the morning
Equinox.
of Disembarkation. And once again, we're going to make the announcement as soon as we are cleared by the local authorities. And we wish you
and here's a video kind of sharing all the things that happened during the cruise.
Your guest relations director.
And that's Patrick, the cruise director. Really very present. He's out there. Really nice guy. And you see through this video all the different activities that they had. And again, you can be as active or as sedentary as you want to be, but they do have a lot of activities. Now, I will say that there are very few kids on the ship. We did see kids, but just watching this video kind of makes you think of all the things you missed out on. This live band, they're down there in the
Once
atrium.
again, everybody, just to let you know, we already started the self-assist program. That means you have all your luggage with you, so you may join the line right here if you have all your luggage with you. After this one, we're gonna start calling numbers for those guests who left their luggage last night. So from 1 until so on and so forth. You may wait here inside the theater or any public lounges. Thank you.
So those guys are the twins, the twin comedians. And this is silent disco. That happens on a lot of ships. And I think a lot of people just sit and watch these people dancing with these headphones on. It's just funny watching people dance. There's no loud music. You don't hear it, but just people dancing. And then Patrick did a, to the left, to the right, kind of dance up on the deck. The weather was very nice on this cruise. We went to Puerto Plata, we went to San Juan, and down to St. Kitts. So it was like 80s, while it was like 50s and 60s back in Jacksonville. So it was kind of nice to be away for this week where it was so cold at home. Now this topper show, they had a technical difficulty, but it was only like a 5-minute delay, and then they started back up again. And of course the ABBA sing-along party, I didn't go to that, but if you like ABBA, that's kind of a cool sing-along. And there's Patrick. I mean, just probably one of the best cruise directors I've ever met. Really approachable, very friendly, very outgoing. Now you're going to see the demographic of the guests on here, on this video. A lot of 40 plus. And you don't see very many kids, do you? Now this is the person, I think she did the Aretha Franklin show, and a couple of our friends that we sat with at dinner said that she really was amazing. They do have a lot of entertainment on Celebrity. Totally 80s. We did not go to that show. And again, we're waiting in the main theater here until they call our luggage tag. Marty and I were just talking about how that works. Self-assist is where it's usually like a solo person. You just have like a backpack or something, and you can just carry your bag off the ship. But if you're like Marty and I, we're going to have 2 large suitcases. Marty's going to pack, several dresses. I'm going to pack several shirts. So then you have more luggage, and it's just not feasible to manhandle that as you're going down the gangway. So you leave your luggage outside your door the night before, and you get a luggage tag, and then you have to wait a little bit till all the self-assist people are off the ship, and then when they call your number, you go down there to the terminal and pick it up. And again, don't be like how I was on the Icon, where I was a space cadet and just kept walking, and then we got to the TSA guy, immigration, and I looked around and I was like, wait a minute, we're getting ready to walk out the terminal, we don't even have our bags yet. So you got to be thoughtful when you're walking through the terminal, not be distracted, and make sure that you get your luggage so that you can have that when you're going through TSA, if you got to show them your passport, if you're doing facial recognition, so that when you walk out of the terminal, you have your luggage. If you don't, then they're not going to let you have your bags until everybody is off the ship, and then they're going to find your bags and go, here you go, you can leave. So be very thoughtful when you're leaving the ship. Don't be distracted. You know, don't be on your cell phone. Don't be talking to somebody. When you're walking off the ship, you know, don't even be afraid to ask one of the porters. The porters are going to be standing there because they make money helping you, and just ask a porter, hey, I'm tag number 4, where's my bag? And then they're going to help you find it. And, you know, please give them a tip. Tip the person who's helping you. Marty and I actually talked to a lady in Port Canaveral, and she said she helped some people, like a whole family, with a bunch of bags, and they didn't even bother to tip the person. And that's just, that just wasn't cool. But I always tip the porters and say thank you. You know, they're out here working hard to make some money, and they do a great job. Another thing I'll say too is a lot of people will remove their gratuities at the end of the cruise, like the night before. They'll go down there, and usually on Carnival there'll be a line 6 miles long, and they're not checking to say, hey, there's something wrong. They're taking off their tips. Okay, ScholarlyCruiseGenius.com, like and subscribe.